Today, I'll show you how to destroy the defense by getting more wide open shots.
Carter. It's over, ladies and gentlemen.
I tested 60 plays from the Toronto Raptors Playbook in NBA 2K25, so you don't have to come up with the best plays to get wide open shots that you can use in various game modes. In the end, I'll showcase how at least 90% of your attempts can be open or wide open. For easier reference, here's my lineup in my team. Luka Doncic at the 1, Latrell Sprewell at the 2, Ochai Agbaji at the 3, Nene at the 4, and Moses Malone at the 5. Let's start off with a play called Toronto Quick 1 Pin Triple. Here's the play in real time, then we'll take a closer look after.
Pass to Sprewell, launches a 3, sinks it.
Action starts with Luka in the wing. It's a triple screen action for Sprewell, who receives 3 screens from the rest of the team. Sprewell separates himself from his defender, runs towards the ball, and gets a wide open straight on 3. This play is from the 3-point play type catalog that gives us a wide open 3 from the top. The primary shooter for this play is your shooting guard, but you can change it to be your point guard, with a runtime average of 3 seconds. 100% of my shots were open or wide open, and I scored 14 points out of 6 attempts, shooting 5 of 6 from the field. Here's the next play, Toronto Cut 3 Rip.
A minute 35 left in the opening quarter. To the inside. Powered down.
Doncic starts the play in the middle. He passes the rock to Malone in the wing. On the opposite corner, Sprewell sets a screen for Nene, who curls towards the basket. The defense fails to switch and Malone passes to Nene for a wide open dunk. This play is from the Cutter play type catalog that gives us a wide open dunk or layup. The primary shooter is your power forward, but can also change it to be any player on your team. This play had a runtime average of 7.3 seconds. 83% of my shots were open or wide open, and I scored 11 points out of 6 attempts, shooting 5 out of 6 from the field. Let's move on to Quick Fist Hammer.
Skill that you can't just let him fire it up. Here's Agbaji, beyond the arc. That one falls.
The play starts with Luka near the wing. Malone sets a high ball screen for Luka, who drives hard to the basket. On the other side, Nene surprises Agbaji's defender with a screen, freeing him up to receive a pass from Luka for a wide open corner 3. This play is from the 3-point play type catalog that gives us a wide open corner 3-pointer. The primary shooter is your small forward, but can also be available to anyone on your team, with a runtime average of 5.3 seconds. 100% of my shots were open or wide open, and I scored 6 points in 6 attempts, shooting 2 out of 6 from the field. Before we continue, if you're getting good value from this video, then please subscribe and hit that like button, which will help grow the channel. Next, we have Fist Double Drag 7.
Doncic outside. Pass to Sprewell, fires for 3. That one falls.
Ball starts with Doncic in the wing. Malone and Nene move away from the ball to set double screens for Sprewell near the corner. Latrell runs along the 3-point arc and finds himself all alone for an uncontested 3. This play is from the pick and roll option play type catalog that gives us a wide open wing 3-pointer. The primary shooter is your shooting guard, but you can switch it up to your point guard. This play took an average of 4.7 seconds to execute. 100% of my shots were open or wide open, and I scored 12 points in 6 attempts, shooting 4 of 6 from the field. Moving on, we have Quick 21 Elevator.
Here's Sprewell. 6 to shoot. Here's the pick. Back to Doncic. The 3. He dropped.
Luka starts near the middle and immediately gives the ball up to Sprewell in the wing. Luka cuts to the lane as Malone gives a ball screen to Sprewell. Nene and Agbaji form a wall for Luka, who goes in between them before moving together like a closing elevator. This traps Luka's defender as he gets an open wing 3-pointer. This play is from the 3-point play type catalog that gives us a wide open 3 from the wing. The primary shooter for this play is your point guard, but you can manipulate the play for the shooter to be any player on your team, with a runtime average of 8.7 seconds. 100% of my shots were open or wide open, and I scored 6 points in 6 attempts, shooting 2 of 6 from the field. Finally, we have Fist Raptor.
Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Sprewell.
Luka starts near the middle as Nene sets a down screen for Sprewell on the weak side corner. Sprewell pops beyond the arc before turning the corner towards the basket. Luka sees the lane open and Sprewell gets an easy wide open dunk. This play is from the pick and roll option play type catalog that gives us a wide open dunk or layup. The primary finisher is your shooting guard, but you can change it up to be your point guard, with a runtime average of 5 seconds. 83% of my shots were open or wide open, as I scored 10 points in 6 attempts, shooting 5 out of 6 from the field. Overall, we scored a total of 59 points from the execution of these plays. We destroyed the defense 60-29 as we had a total open shot rate of 94%, with 34 out of our 36 shots being open. In terms of my shooting, I shot an impressive 64% combined from the field and from 3. All of this is possible thanks to these open shots from the Raptors Playbook. So there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Watch these videos next to get open shots every time using the Nets Playbook. Also, check out the best plays from the Lakers Playbook. Subscribe, like, and comment down below. And remember,